Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel challenge, where we spin a wheel and whatever it lands on is how we have to do the entire heist. From what entry vehicle we have to use, to what weapon, to what escape point, to where we have to get our secondary loot. Is it going to be day or night? All of that decided by the wheel. All right, guys, so we're just jumping straight into it with our first wheel here, which is the last one we did last week, or the last time we did a spin the wheel. And that's going to be day or night. So our first wheel is day or night. Let's just spin it real quick, get this one over and done with. You guys like me to spin this one. I prefer doing it in the daytime, but nighttime, I guess, does make it a little bit more interesting. It's going to be night, which means we could technically turn off the power. We could turn the power off if we needed to. Let's move on to our next wheel. All right, guys, here we are on our next wheel. And this one, listen, this is our entry vehicle. How will we get into the compound? The Vellum, the Annihilator, Patrol Boat, Longfin, Casaca, or Alchemist. If we get the Casaca, we're going to set our escape with the Casaca as well. Since it's a pretty unique one and we don't get it very often. The only thing I don't want on here is probably going to be the Patrol Boat. Listen, let's spin it. Patrol Boat's a stinker. Vellum is kind of a stinker. I don't know. What would I want? I'm just going to be... I want easy. I want a Longfin, baby. What are we getting? Listen. Alchemist isn't bad. The Alchemist, we can land anywhere. You have to jump out and you can skydive wherever you want. The setup mission sucks, but this one's not too bad. I'll take it. All right, I said we can go wherever we want. No, we can't. The wheel has to decide that. So we're coming in with the Alchemist. We're jumping out. Where do we have to land? We have the airstrip, West Beach, main dock, North Dock, drainage, or airstrip, or West Beach, or North Dock, or drainage. Sorry. What do I want? Main dock, or even airstrip, to be honest. That is literally the one thing I didn't want. So, drainage... That basically means we're going straight into the compound. So we need to get our secondary loot after, because we're literally going to jump out of the plane into the water. This is a stinker. We've never done this before on the spin the wheel, though, so let's see what happens. All right, guys, next up we have our escape point. So once we've got everything from the compound, where do we have to escape to leave? Is it going to be the main dock, the North Dock, bottom map, or airstrip? Obviously, bottom map, I would typically prefer, but we're going to have to get our secondary loot, so I would honestly prefer it to be the main dock. Actually, I don't even want to say what I want it to be. It's the bottom map. Oh, my God. The one time I don't bloody need it. So we're going to spin the wheel right now, next, for where I need to get the secondary loot from. That's where I was hoping this wheel was going to land. The same place as the secondary loot. But now we've got bottom map, which means we're going to have to escape the compound, go get our secondary loot from somewhere, then come back to the compound to jump off the bottom map. Not ideal. All right, so this is where we need to get our loot from. Now, if we do get something within the compound, like a painting, we'll be able to get that as well. But where do we need to go? We need to get at least some loot from wherever this lands on. I'm hoping it's still the main dock, man. Don't be the airstrip. Don't be the airstrip. Surely we're not doing the freaking airstrip. We got to do the airstrip and then come all the way back down to the bottom map. This is a disaster. A very important one. Disguise or no disguise. If we have to go all the way up to the north or the airstrip and then back down, disguise is going to help us tremendously. So let's see if the game is at least going to bless us for this, since they just give us the bloody airstrip. Why would they? Why would they? All right, the last wheel. A disruption or no disruption? What do we think? This is going to help us out tremendously, but Rockstar seems to hate us. So we'll see what happens here. Oh my God, please give me disruption. Why the bloody hell would you? Why the freaking hell would you? Let's set this up and I'll be right back. I'm not looking forward to this one at all. All right, guys, and just like that, I've gone ahead and set up the whole thing. I may be looking a little bit bloody right now, but you know what? We're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that. Don't ask what outfit I'm wearing either, to be completely honest with you. I don't have any armor. I probably should get some snacks, though, just in case. Do I need any? Yeah, we got some we can grab. Listen, I don't know what's going to happen with this one. We can't get a disguise, right? So that's going to kind of suck. And we're going to try and sneak our way up to the airstrip to get our secondary loot. But the thing is, we're escaping the bottom map. So there's no way we're going to be able... a boat would be ideal, actually, now that I think about it. I'm trying to... Like, do we escape, go to the main dock, grab a boat, go to the airstrip, get loot, and then take the boat all the way down to the bottom map and then swim? Or Do we drive all the way up there to the airstrip, get loot, drive all the way back down? I genuinely don't know, but I know it'll be really difficult to do while we're getting shot at constantly. I didn't get armor, but it's okay. All right, let's go ahead, jump into this thing. Let me show you what we've got going on here. This is a very weird, unique one, that is for sure. So approach vehicles, the Alchemist. We're going to be jumping to the... It says Halo jump. We're going to be jumping straight to the drainage, though, which is kind of odd. Hopefully, we don't get shot down by the defenses, because I've never jumped this location before. We're right next to the compound. Drainage tunnel is our entry. Escape, we're going to say main dock, but it's bottom map. The one time I didn't want bottom map. And then it's nighttime as well. You guys like nighttime? That's what we got. We got the marksman as our weapon. Oh, I forgot to do a spin the wheel for that, so I just grabbed the marksman. I don't think anyone really cares what bloody thing we've got going on there. Do we have the black outfit here? Because I feel like it just needs to look a little stealthy. It'll just make me feel a little bit better, you know what I mean? Okay. Being nighttime helps out a smidge, because the guard's cone of vision will be a little bit smaller, but it's dark and we're not going to be able to see anything. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. So let me show you our plan of action. So here's the thing. You see this red cone? If you go within that red cone, you get shot out of the sky. So I feel like we're going to have to jump out over here and then swim to the drainage. Like maybe like here. I don't know, man. Otherwise, we're going to get shot out of the sky, and it's not going to be... It's not going to be fun. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's speed it up until we get a little closer, though, because we're going to take us a while here to get over there. My controller... I keep complaining about the wire on my controller. It's my own fault. If I die to this wire being faulty, no one to blame but myself. All right, there's El Rubio's compound. You can see his little helipad right there. Oh, man, I don't want to do it. All right, we're out. I think he just kicked me out. I think I was about to jump out, and it kicked me out. We can't go into that red dot. Is there a motorcycle around here? Here's the thing. There could be a motorcycle down here. Or do we just go... Oh, man. If you will be shot down if you enter the compound air defenses. Yeah, I get that. I get that. What if I grab a motorcycle and then ramp off? Or should we just swim? Oh, we're just going to have to swim. This sucks. This absolutely bloody sucks. Oh, the compound thing's gone now. Oh, no. That doesn't make sense. It vanished for a second. I thought we were good, and then it bloody showed up again. All right, anyway, we can see our marker right there. Let's put a rebreather on. It's not too far away. Let's fast forward, though, till we get there, because this part is a little boring. All right, well, here we are at the drainage. So this part's gonna be easy, right? This part's gonna be easy. We're gonna go in, we're gonna grab our primary loot. It's everything after this that's gonna be difficult. We have to go to the airstrip to get loot. I have no idea what's there. I didn't scout the airstrip. And then once we've got our loot, we need to make our way back down to the bottom map. All while trying not to trigger the alarm, because I haven't done any, obviously, disruption missions. They didn't allow us to do that. We couldn't get a disguise or anything like that. So I don't know whether to drive a motorcycle up there. I don't know whether to go and get a boat and park the boat, get loot, and then steal the boat. The boat strat seems the most sensible. I always question, do you guys, when I do these spin the wheels, do you want to see a sensible, like what I would do, best case scenario? Or do you prefer just absolute chaos? I feel like it's a split. It's a split thing. Some of you love chaos. Some of you like to see what I would do, honestly, when put into certain situations. I haven't decided yet. It's either going to be the motorcycle all the way there and all the way back, absolute chaos, or we may steal a boat from the main dock, head up there, grab loot, go back into the boat. Either way will most likely be triggering the alarm. So there's not much we can do. All right. Anywho, let's run. Let's get our loot and let's get out of here. Let's bloody do this. All right. So we need to wait for this little fella. Turn around. 3, 2, 1, and turn. There we go. I need a new controller. I think I've talked about it in so many videos, but I need a new controller, ladies and gentlemen. I 100% need a new controller. A new controller, a new wire for the controller. I feel... learning new strategies every time I do this. That was a mistake, by the way. I was too busy. Oh, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna bloody grab this. That's what we're gonna do. This counts. Listen, this just means we still have to go to the airstrip to get secondary loot, but we may as well grab this while we're here, just in case. We don't know what the secondary loot's gonna be like at the airstrip, you know what I mean? I feel like it's free. If there's if there's ever any loot in the office here, that's free game. That's free game, ladies and gentlemen. All the rules are out the bloody window. What I was trying to say there is I was so busy talking to you guys about my bloody controller that I got distracted and almost ran straight into that guard. That would have been so bad. Thankfully, we were absolute just legends and we're able to just get in, get out, or squeeze past him, I should say. All right, let's fast forward here a little bit because this is boring. All right, just like that. I don't know why I fast forwarded through that. I probably fast forwarded like 3 seconds. Anywho, let's get in here. By the way, if you didn't know, our target here today is stinky tequila, if I didn't mention it. Bloody tequila. Listen, I can't complain. I think we've had the ruby necklace so much recently that it's okay. I don't mind getting the stinky tequila every now and then. I do need to do the KO a lot more, though, because if you saw last week, I did a video... the HSW, my top 10 favorite HSW vehicles, and that cost me $30 million to make just for 10 cars. $30 million. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. You'll see it on my channel. It was like last week sometime. I think the thumbnail is like bright yellow HSW. You'll see it. But yeah, I spent $30 million. So I would like to get that money back because there's going to be a DLC here soon eventually with mansions and stuff. And if they're like, okay, this mansion's going to be 30 million, I'm going to be fuming. All right, anywho, we're out of here. We are absolutely out of here. Thank you, sir, by the way, for not seeing me. Unless you did and you just turned a blind eye. Who knows? All right. I feel like I should wait here for a second. Yeah, see that guard's just turning. I'm going to wait for the Juggernaut to turn, and I'm going to wait for that guard to go back again. Because, you know what? There's no point rushing this part. I don't know. We're definitely not getting the Elite Challenge. We're going too much back and forth here to get the Elite Challenge. It's just not possible. So we may as well try our best to just not trigger the alarm. Because if we trigger the alarm, it's going to be a disaster. And by the way, sorry if it seems like I've been shouting a lot recently. I've had COVID recently, as you guys know. And my ears have been blocked. Everything's been blocked. I feel like I've just been shouting a lot more than I usually do. So my apologies. I had so many people on some of my videos like, why are you shouting? I'm like, I can't even hear myself speak, man. It doesn't help when you got these noise cancelling headset on too. Anywho. All right, the plan now is to... We either get a motorcycle, go to the main dock, get a boat. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to attempt that. We're going to attempt the boat law. Why has that guy got his hands up like I was about to rob him or something? All right. We need to go straight through these guards' cones, just like this. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, it is my mini-map, because I want to make sure we don't go into the cone of vision of these guards. We're going to... Because we don't want to trigger the alarm. My own fault. I didn't grab any armor. Okay. We've got snacks. But we need to come all the way back to the bottom map, right? I'm not going to be able to make it back to the bottom map without doing it stealthy. At least as stealthy as I can, you know what I mean? The one thing that sucks about it being nighttime is I really can't see anything. Do we just go this way, do we think? We're just going to go this way. And El Rubio as well, you better bugger off. El Rubio, you better not come to the main dock, okay? Alright, I'm just trying to go this way because I don't want that guard that was in the sniper tower looking at me. We're going up along this ridge here, and then we're going to go into the main dock. And then we're going to try and steal a boat. Alright. There is one guy down here. I'm going to find a boat I can use, Parvel. Don't you worry. There's a bloody camera right there. There's a camera. I'm sure Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter. I couldn't see the camera, man. Listen here, Rockstar Games. It's not my fault. I couldn't see the camera. All right, we're going to have to be like... Skirt. All right. I didn't see the camera. There was a camera. I just didn't see it. I can't even see my screen. Here's the thing that you guys don't see, okay? It's hard enough for you guys to see the screen right now. I have two massive, like, lights shining on my face to make it look like... so it's bright, so you can at least see me. You know what I mean? I have two cameras. So I can't see anything, is what I'm saying. I can't... It's not only dark, it's bloody very dark. All right, we need this boat. You know what? We're going to move it down here a little bit. Just don't shoot at me. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair to shoot at me like that, game. All right, this is good enough. This is good enough. Do we all see how many people's down here waiting for me? I'm sorry, good sir. I'm sorry. Is there someone in here? Since when are you knocking about in here, my guy? Since when are you knocking about in here? And why are you so strong? Okay. That helicopter is so loud. That helicopter is so loud. All right, we're going to jump over this wall. I'm hoping there's enough loot in here for us to just leave, because I don't want to go into where... These guards are made of steel. And why is there not a single item of loot in there? Can we ask ourselves this question? All right, I am boiling. I am sweating right now. I am absolutely sweating. All right, there's a guard in here. Doesn't know what's hitting. All right. Do I have any armor? All right, there we go. We had a little bit. Well, how are you shooting me through the helicopter? Do we see what's upstairs? I mean, we may as well. We may as well. We're not getting the elite challenge. We're sitting in here chilling. I put on a piece of armor, shot off immediately by a helicopter. Yeah. All right. See, that was worth it. Is that what I think it is? Why is the camera so blurry today? Bro. Okay, who is hitting me? Never in my entire life have I had somebody up here before. What is bro doing up here? Like, why is he up here with me? I'm fuming. I'm fuming. Is there a guy in here? I'm fuming. All right, listen. I'm being stupid because I'm being picky. Right? I'm being picky. But I want all of this loot. I want the Coca-Cola. I'm happy there's no one walking in here. Usually there's people shooting at you. I'm happy there's no one shooting at me. You know what? We're fine. I'm really upset with the helicopter being able to hit me while I'm chilling around up here. And also that guy that was just up here with me climbed up the stairs. I'm not happy with him to join me in this little endeavor that I'm doing here. But I need to get this. Grab a boat. If our boat is gone, by the way, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. If our boat's gone, I'm fuming. You know what, though? Not bad loot. Not bad secondary loot. We're going to lose the majority of it, to be honest with you, when we're going to get shot out on our way to the bottom map. But it's okay. I know it's too heavy. It'll slow me down. Is there anyone in here? Anyone want to show themselves for a second here? All right, now is that Parvel or is that... Oh, where's this guy? Excuse me. Let's reload. I don't even know if that's Parvel or not. It's not. It's just an annoying idiot is what it is. All right, we're making a run for it. Parvel's gone. Parvel's like, I don't care. Parvel's like, this guy's an idiot. Just go and get him. Parvel's not even looking for us. He's like, you know what? This guy's going to the airstrip. Like, what an idiot. All right, there's a bloody boat in the water. No, it's not. It's my boat. I thought the top of my boat was another boat. You know what? Can we just pretend that never happened? All right, let's go here. Go health and ammo. Let's go snacks. And then we'll back up here a little bit. We'll full speed ahead. Do a little... All right. We are ready. If we get chased by boats, it's okay. I technically could leave right now. But I did say bottom map. And here's the thing. A lot of you guys always tell me... I say a lot, maybe two people. I've said, you need to take off the bottom map as an escape point because it's too easy. And I always say, I want to have variety. Sometimes... You know, you have easy things like that. Sometimes it's hard. Well, guess what? Now, bottom map isn't easy, is it? So now you understand why we keep bottom map as an option. Because bottom map is proving to be more difficult than anything right now, because I'm having to go all the way back down to the bottom map. Even though I've got a boat and could just escape by driving off, instead, I'm having to go all the way back to the bottom of the bloody map. Now, since it's the bottom of the map, I could technically just keep driving our boat here. Or we could go into the water and do it as I would usually do the bottom map. What are we thinking? Because usually we ramp off right here. And I think we go in the water right here. I don't know. We'll just drive. We're at bottom map. This is bottom map. We're literally at the bottom of the map. Right, I'm going to get rid of all our stuff, though. And we're just going to keep going until we get to the bottom of the map. But it's made it a lot more interesting having the bottom map. Oh, what am I? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this at all? Like, this has been one of the most weirdest Cayo Pericos I think I've ever done. We jumped out of a plane, landed in the water, swam, went all the way up to the north dock. I can't believe the camera is what caught me. We got caught by a camera. I think we would have been good if it wasn't for that camera. Let's skip this cutscene, man. I think we would have been good without that camera. I think I would have made it to the north, out to the airstrip, got our loot, been able to make it back down. I really do. We lost a lot of money because we were getting shot at. So that sucks. But, oh my god, we were so close to the Elite Challenge too. That's actually insane. Like, the fact that we almost got the Elite Challenge there is kind of nuts. We didn't get the Elite Challenge because we missed it by like 42 seconds, which is insane, but it's okay. I wasn't going for the Elite Challenge on this one, that is for sure. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that has been this week's Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel. I think starting next week, we may do the viewer voted, and you guys will be voting on a live stream that I'll do. Or maybe we'll do the entire thing on a live stream, and then I'll upload that video instead. So it'll be a viewer voted, it'll be done live, and then the video will be uploaded after. Or do we just have you guys vote for it on a live stream, and then I'd record the actual thing separately? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Let me know what you prefer in the comment section down below. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow, as always, with a brand new video. Goodbye.